Hi, this is Jan from Let's Build Shopify, and today is a very special day because by the time I record this video, the channel has just passed 1,000 subscribers, which is huge to me because when I started this channel, I thought it'd be cool if maybe like 30 people would find the content at least somewhat useful, and I had this classroom in my mind full of people that I could talk to, and now it's even 1,000. And I know comparatively this is quite small if you compare it to like big YouTube channels with millions of subscribers, millions of views. Yeah, but to me 1,000 is quite a lot, and I believe that I don't even know 1,000 people by their first name. So today I thought it'd be cool if I could share some of my analytics with you to document the process and give you some insights. And afterwards I have something special for you because I will share a personal story. That's something I've never done on this channel before, and it will be the story of my very first freelance project. So this should be a lot of fun, and eventually in the end there's even something to learn from it. So let's go. Alright, so we will start this video by jumping into my phone, and I will share the screen right here. And as you can see, I have the YouTube Creator Studio app installed, and this is what the dashboard looks like. And as I just mentioned, we are at 1,001 subscribers at this point, which is cool. But maybe more interesting is the analytics section of that app. So let's jump right there. And we will start with what might be the most important metric regarding the YouTube algorithm, and that is absolute watch time. And here we can switch to the bigger picture so that we can see the channel from where it started. And you can see that we're currently at 132,000 minutes of absolute watch time, which is about 2,200 hours. And it's way more than I could have taught in one-on-one sessions. So this is amazing. And you could also see that this follows an exponential trend. So this is a good sign to me. And I think recent spikes are due to better video quality in general, but also due to more authenticity in front of the camera. And that's something I could have only developed because of your amazing feedback. So I want to thank anyone who ever commented on my videos or sent me a message. I'm super grateful for that. Okay, next we have the absolute video views, and we can see the same kind of big picture. Currently we're at about 30,000 views, which is already a small to medium-sized soccer stadium, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. And we can see the same kind of growth trajectory, which makes kind of sense because watch time and views must be correlated in some way. Okay, so my new goal for the channel is to keep a growth rate of about 1% per day, which will be more ambitious towards the end of the year. But if I can manage to keep that growth rate for the next 315 days, we should be left with around 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And currently I'm in the process of freeing up my time. So I think in the mid or end of next month, I will be able, or I will have capacity to produce way more content. And I'm super excited for that. We will see how that goes. All right, and now it's time to follow me down the rabbit hole and learn the story of how it all began. So I was doing an online course on Udemy on how to build websites because initially I wanted to build a website on my own. I had an idea in my mind, but that's another story. And during the course, they were really encouraging to pick some sort of project and practice your skills so that you can kind of have a paid learning experience. And they were stressing that you should pick an easy project in the beginning so you don't get frustrated, and you shouldn't start with something complex like an online shop or something. So halfway through the course, I started to tell some people about it, friends and co-workers, that I'm getting into this building website thing, and I was working at a bigger company at that time. And I remember that one day out of nothing, another co-worker who I didn't know very well at that point, we hadn't talked too much before, just came up to me and he approached me with something like, "Hey Jan, I heard you can build websites." And a little bit confused how he discovered it, I said yes. And then he asked, "Can you also build online shops?" And I was remembering what they were saying in the course. Pick an easy project, not too complex, don't start with an online shop. So I thought about it for a second, and then I said, yes, of course. And when I got home that day, I immediately started to research how to build online shops, and I was up until late night, and a few days later I could present him the first prototype. And yeah, in the end the project worked well. I put a lot of effort into it, but it was kind of a paid learning experience as they promised in the course. And I think I got 400 euros out of the project. Back then this was huge to me because I got paid for something I love to do. And in the company I was working, I wasn't that happy at that point, but that's another story as well. But the huge takeaway from that story is that at some point you will need some confidence in your abilities, or at least in your ability to learn new skills along the way. And maybe you can relate this to your own life. I hope you found the story somewhat interesting. This is how it all started for me, and I got into freelancing for a while. But yeah, with that being finished, I think we can bring the video to an end. And again, I want to thank every single one of you for watching, for your constant support and your feedback. And I think the year will be pretty exciting. I hope you have a fantastic day, and then I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.